Hello, my beloved tribe! I sure do love you. My name is Emily Potter. I'm the director of the Lightworker Musicians Tribe and the Million Kisses Foundation. And I had a wonderful conversation with the tribe brother here in the group this past week that made both of us laugh. And this is the question, and it just makes me laugh right now too, because we've all been here. Anyone who's established in their music career right now probably went through a phase of this. Are you hoping to just get discovered? If you can just post your music enough, if you can just play out enough, that you will get discovered because you are so good and you're just going to get discovered. Someone's just going to say, wow, and then it's going to be on and the light will flick on for you, and then it goes from there. Well, I'm going to tell you that I feel like this is a very common trait and a common situation to be in, especially in a phase of your music journey. And I'm saying that with compassion for us all. We've all been here, that it's just a necessary phase, almost the same. I'm going to say this, it's almost the same kind of energy as a teenage mentality. And I'm going to explain why. So what happens is if you're in this place and it doesn't happen and it doesn't work for you to just get discovered, and you just keep posting and you're just splattering all over the internet and you're just not getting anyone discovering you, what happens is that you start to get to a level of frustration. And this actually happened a couple of months ago with one of our tribe brothers. He vented to us about it. He said he just wants to give up on social media. He just wants to give up on Facebook and just give up because he's doing the best he can to get his message out there, and no one is responding to him. And he was venting to us, and it's something that a lot of us understand, that why is it not coming back when I'm giving so much out there? Why am I not being discovered yet for this great purpose that I have? So what happens is that we get to that level of frustration, and then you might even get to a place where this brother actually did. He said, I just want to delete my account and just give up on the whole thing. I would say that that's sulking. Then he went to a place, and that's something that we probably have wanted to do if we haven't already, just that sulking place. And I would say that that is the equivalent of a teenage mentality. Instead of the world conscious, powerful musical leader that you are. So it's a phase. It's a phase. It's something to just know that you might be just experiencing, and there is another side, and there is a higher vibration that you can bring into this experience. So I want to share that with you. Actually, one more thing. What also happens is that you might compare yourself to other musicians and also get into that sulking place of like, well, I'm just as good as they are, and how are they having the success that I'm not seeing in my own life? So if that resonates with you, then I want to say there's good news for you, because one, you're being seen exactly where you are right now is a perfect place to be for you to then overcome it, get through it, and be the strong world consciousness, spiritual, musical leader that you are. And that is you taking your power and saying, it's time to get to work. So here we go. I have a couple of solutions for you, and I'm only going to be able to say a couple things in this video, but there's so much richness here for you to really know that you are supported. Number one is that you really want to attract your vibrationally matched micro niche audience. Let me explain what that looks like. First of all, I'll tell you what it is not. Your social media friends are not necessarily your fans. So I have a lot of friends doing a lot of different things, but I'm not their ideal audience for every single friend. Every single friend of yours is not going to be your fan of your music. That's not their role. Their role is to be your friend. So you have to see that as, if you're not getting a lot of likes on Facebook and you're putting out your music on your personal page and it's just not coming back to you that anything's getting discovered and opportunities are rising, it's because you're not connecting with your micro niche vibrationally matched audience. You're connecting with your friends who love you and want to support you and you want good things for you. It's a totally different audience. So you want to connect with your vibrationally matched micro niche audience. And let me give you an example right here in the tribe. There are millions and millions and millions of light workers. And there are millions and millions and millions of musicians. If I just wanted to connect with just musicians, I would know how to do that, except for that it's billions of people. Which kind of genre do I want to go to? Or if I want to connect with only light workers, that's a whole arena of conversations and a focus that's totally different. But this is my micro niche audience. This is my tribe. This is what fuels me and excites me and gets me all sorts of excited when I wake up in the morning, is light worker musicians. This is my tribe. This is who I'm connecting with, is you. And you resonate with what I'm saying because we are vibrationally matched. So as a musician, you may not want to be a mentor to musicians the way that I am. So you get to find out who your vibrationally matched audience is. I was talking to someone who discovered that his audience is people who appreciate vegan hip hop. He's a vegan hip hop artist. So that's a very specific micro niche. And then there's a ceremonial acoustic folk artists. So you know that you are a folk artist or a blues artist or a ceremonial artist or a medicine woman, and you're creating a very specific micro niche of who your vibrationally matched audience is, and that is who you want to get discovered by. That's who you want to know who you are. So that's the first tool I offer you, is to get clear about your vibrationally matched audience. And do not put the pressure on your Facebook friends and your Instagram friends to find out who you are and to like you and to discover you. And the second is that I highly encourage you, this is the second tool. Only those who are serious are going to do this. This is going to discern you between being a teenage mentality as a musician or an actual world consciousness spiritual music leader. This is one of the ways that you know that you are serious, is that you invest in yourself. What does that look like to you? You can invest in your music career. And what does that look like to you? Are you buckling down and actually letting yourself invest in your career? Because what you're doing right now is not working. What you're doing right now is not working for you. And you know, if you're feeling frustrated or just hoping somewhere, if you splatter your music out there enough, it's going to come back to you. No, a professional is investing in themselves and in their career and in their vision and getting very specific. Investing in a strategy, investing in a mentor. And I want to emphasize something that I've said in the past too. If you choose a mentor, I want to have you be very discerning in who you choose. You want a mentor who sees you both as a musician and as a spiritual leader together. If you just go the music route, I believe that you're doing a disservice for your music, because you're in this group because you know that you have that spiritual foundation as a ceremonial giver, as a medicine holder. So you are not just a musician, in my eyes at least. You are a spiritual leader, and you want a mentor who can see you as both and to bring that into the world. So make sure that whoever you invest in and whatever program you invest in, you are being seen for all of who you are. So these are the two tools again. Number one is to attract your micro niche vibrationally matched audience and learn how to do that. And number two is to invest in yourself. Get serious about this, you guys, because it's going to get fun. This is the fun. This is the getting out of the mentality of being a teenager and hoping, I don't know what I'm doing. No, there is a way that you can play the game. And it's so much more fun to actually invest in yourself and go forward and get serious about that. And no excuses and no limitations. I continue to say there's no place for a world spiritual leader, as I see you, to argue for your limitations. You can do that for a while because you have to do some contrast, but then it's time to get to work and pounding right through. That's how I see you. So if you feel like you and I get to be a match together and you would like to reach out to me, I encourage you to do so. And we can get you the same results that I've given the clients that I worked for and the same results that I've gotten myself. So lots of love to you guys today. Have a wonderful weekend. Thank you for being here. And I'm excited for you and your journey and to continue to be part of it. Reach out when you're ready, and I'll see you in the next video.